Recently, Hong Kong had its election. John Lee, the enforcer of Beijing, who single-handedly broke the democratic movement in Hong Kong in the past 4 years using police brutality and extraditions, won this election with 99% of the votes. Of course, he was the only candidate to contest. In this video, let's explore the history behind Hong Kong and the political struggle it's going through since its inception. After the Qing dynasty lost the Opium Wars, Hong Kong was ceded to Britain in the early 19th century. Until 1997, Hong Kong was ruled by Britain as a colony. It was returned to China under the one country, two systems arrangement. Under this declaration, China promised to honor Hong Kong's liberal policies, system of governance, independent judiciary and individual freedoms for the period of 50 years till 2047. But what followed was very different. You see, Hong Kong has a mini constitution called Basic Law, under which it enjoys most rights except defense and foreign affairs. Up until Hong Kong's economy constituted a major chunk of China's GDP, it was left free. But the moment China's mainland became stronger after its induction into the WTO, China started chipping away rights and freedoms in Hong Kong. China is, after all, an authoritarian regime in capitalistic skin. Freedom in Hong Kong means aspirations in the mainland. Since 1997, Hong Kong residents had to protest many times to protect their basic law freedoms. The pro-Beijing camp and pro-democratic camp tussled too many times to count. The most famous incident among them is the Umbrella Revolution in 2014, in which Hong Kong students came out in the streets demanding political freedom. Ever since Carrie Lam, the former chief executive of Hong Kong, took office, the interference of China in Hong Kong went to another height. It was during her tenure that the disastrous National Security Law was passed. It enabled Chinese security agencies to operate and extradite dissidents with impunity. China also made changes to Hong Kong's electoral system. A new candidate review committee was put in place to ensure that only patriots can participate in the elections. 2021 saw the lowest voter turnout in Hong Kong's history. Most of the pro-democracy political figures were either unable to contest or boycotted the elections. Last week, pro-Beijing hardliner John Lee was elected as Hong Kong's new leader, replacing Carrie Lam. The 64-year-old former security chief ran uncontested in the chief executive election and was essentially handpicked for the role by a mostly pro-Beijing election committee. It is noteworthy that John Lee was the one who brutally squashed the pro-democratic protest in Hong Kong ever since the pandemic started. With China increasingly clamping down on Hong Kong, his appointment is a clear indication of Beijing's desire to keep the city on a tight leash. July 1st, 2022 will mark 25 years since the handover of Hong Kong to China. Not even half the period said in the Sino-British Joint Declaration has passed, but Hong Kong has already lost most of its rights. What future lies ahead for them? Only time will tell. Thank you for watching. Comment below on what you would like to hear from us in the future. Like the video and subscribe to Cape Now.